Sun, moon, stars.
It's a dark night, 2-0. So, you see the beacon of light through that black hole?
Greetings, suns and moons, and of course I have to welcome back all my stars. Any and all information that you need about me or regarding this reading shall be in the description box below. Let's go. So I'm picking up the energy of spice. May or may not have something to do with ingredients. However, I feel strongly this is involving someone's significant other. Now, you may or may not be someone's first choice. However, I feel strongly this could be someone that is attempting to reach out to you, as well as someone that wants to conceive with you. Now, you may or may not have a child with this person already. I feel strongly going forward, a lesson that you failed to pass is going to resurface. Now, you could be a third party bearing witness to this, and or this could be someone that you are interested in. Now, in the recent past, you may have witnessed a new beginning. Now, this new beginning has a lot to do with someone that you are interested in. If this is true for you, you most definitely seen something revealed at a specific place and time. I feel strongly going forward, some information is going to be revealed in regards to a breach of someone's data. Now, this data may be yours as well as a significant other. You may feel like someone lacked to tell the truth, as well as someone may be facing a truth teller. This is in regards to information that they seen online, as well as information that you and possibly a third party is attempting to gather. Now, you may or may not have bore witness to an incident taking place in someone's home or near someone's home. This has a lot to do with someone you blocked, as well as a muted account. If this is true for you, you may know of someone's whereabouts, as well as someone you know is attempting to reach out to you. May or may not be a family member. However, I feel strongly this is the consequences of someone's actions. Now, this King of Swords is giving me a truth teller. I feel strongly this is an elect one. However, this could also be a chosen one. If this is true for you, you may know that some information was released in regards to your whereabouts. So doxing is significant. Either show me what it is I need to see. Now, going forward, you may be getting some form of clarity in regards to an incident that took place in the past. May or may not have something to do with you. However, I feel strongly that it does. Now, in the past, you may have not felt worthy in regards to someone that you were interested in. If this is true for you, you may or may not have had a telepathic connection with this individual. However, I feel strongly moving objects may have been something that you witnessed or something that you are capable of doing. On the flip side, you may have recently moved into a new dwelling, as well as moved away from someone that you don't trust. If this is true for you, this person may have made you feel unworthy. However, I feel strongly going forward, you're going to bear witness to a leak of information having to do with an at. Now, this at may or may not be on this platform. Now, this person that may have attempted to at you may or may not have a platform. However, I feel strongly you could be a public speaker and or a content creator. Now, specifically for one person, you may know that someone didn't state something clearly in regards to a service they received, as well as a business owner. If this is true for you, you could be this individual in this King of Swords energy. Now, this King of Swords energy is most definitely a masculine male. If this is true for you, you may have recently cut someone off after a foolish mistake was revealed on their part. Now, I'm also getting the energy of someone that took something from you. Now, you may know that this individual has sticky fingers. However, you may be questioning, was it them or a family member? If this is true for you, you may be gaining clarity on all individuals involved in regards to sticky fingers. I feel strongly someone that you know could be a Leo female as well as a male. These two individuals may know of a past situation pertaining to a leak. If this is true for you, this has a lot to do with a takeover. Now, this takeover may or may not have something to do with an establishment. However, I feel strongly something was blocked or recanted in regards to something that was misspelled. May or may not have been something that you've posted or a significant other. If this is true for you, you or a third party is well aware of a foolish mistake. Now, the surrounding energy could be someone that is attempting to reach out to you. Now, this person may know of an individual that they consider a friend. However, I feel strongly you feel this person is not a friend to you. If this is true for you, you may know that this individual attempted to get you caught up. Now, LimeWire is relevant to a specific person. However, either you or this person could be mistaking LimeWire with Livewire. If this is true for you, this has a lot to do with information that you received via download as well as an @ Now, this @ could be an email or a post. I feel strongly going forward, someone's going to attempt to reach out to you via email. And in doing so, something could be revealed in regards to someone's whereabouts as well as a service. Now, this service could be something that you've attempted to get as well as deliver. If this is true for you, this is in regards to a significant other. May or may not be yours. If this is true for you, going back to the past to retrieve something is most definitely relevant for you and a third party. Now, this Ace of Swords energy is giving me Aquarius, especially partnered with this King of Swords. This could also resonate with anyone that is a truth teller, as well as someone that is in the midst of some form of litigation. Which brings me to contracts. Now, these contracts have a lot to do with an outdated belief system. Now, this may or may not be a business partner as well as a business practice. If this is true for you, you may know that someone has bad juju. Now, with the formation of all these cards coming out like this tells me that someone is in a chaotic energy. Now, being sporadic is also what I'm getting. Someone may have the shakes as well as they are not able to speak clearly nor eloquently. If this is true for you, this is someone that you may or may not be in a dwelling with. However, I feel strongly going forward, you may be opting to leave this person behind for good. And if that is true for you, you most definitely is in the midst of closing a karmic chapter. Now, you may know that an individual is a foe. However, I feel strongly you may be keeping things quiet. You may have been interrupted while asleep, and if this is true for you, you may have been woken up from a bad dream. Now, this Archangela Gerblou is an archangel that someone attempted to channel via pendulum. And if this is true for you, they may be the individual that is bearing witness to a takeover. I feel strongly that this Archangela Gerblou may have informed you that you were in a karmic contract with a power that be, male as well as female. And if this is true for you, you may know that this is someone that you cannot trust. Now, in regards to this Leo female, you may or may not be the person that someone is in question of. And if this is the case for you, someone most definitely heard something that you uttered while asleep as well as in the 5D. So there may or may not be some confusion in regards to an unidentified flying object. You may have recently seen something floating about. And what I mean by that is this could be a sign of a being present in your environment. Now, someone may or may not be confusing this being with dust. However, if this is true for you, you most definitely encountered a being. Now, in regards to this frenemy energy, this could be someone that you may have known since the 90s or someone that you met in the 90s. They may or may not be with someone that is in their late 50s or the 60s is relevant to you as well as a third party. However, I feel strongly going forward, someone that you once trusted will be released. Now, you may or may not have recently encountered someone that may have said to you telepathically, how bad do you want it? And if this is true for you, you most definitely encountered an Archangela. However, you may have not been aware of this at that time. Now, in regards to this King of Cups energy in reverse, this could be someone that you've recently encountered and or someone's ex specifically. You may or may not have heard a tarot card reader channeling this ex's energy. If this is true for you, this individual most certainly is involved some kind of way. I feel strongly this chaos and conflict energy has a lot to do with the meeting. Now, during this meeting, a package may or may not have been left. And if this is true for you, you may know of a Capricorn female's involvement. I also feel strongly that either you or possibly a third party could be a Capricorn male specifically. However, I'm also getting a scenario of someone that you've recently encountered that you may have been at odds with in the 90s. Now, if this is true for you, going forward, a message may surface in regards to a missing document as well as package. I also feel that these could be the individuals that know what LimeWire is. However, a third party could be the individual that is confusing LimeWire with LiveWire. Now, this Leo female could be someone that you were interested in the past, as well as someone that may have revealed some information in regards to data. Now, if this is true for you, this data may or may not have come from your platform. However, I feel strongly that it did come from your platform as well as countless others. Now, this powers that be lust energy is someone that is most definitely at odds with you and your significant other, if you have one. Now, if this is a colleague, this is someone that may feel they are your competition. Now, this person may or may not have attempted to hashtag you or at me in the past. And if this is true for you, you may have seen an uppercut photo as well as a tarot card. You may know that this individual was attempting to compete with me and your significant other. However, I feel strongly that there is a male involved in this scenario as well. Now, in regards to this, you don't see what is coming energy. This has a lot to do with the reading that someone may have attempted to channel. Now, this reading may or may not have came from me, as well as someone was attempting to do a reading on you and your significant other. Now, if this is true for you, you most certainly are an influencer as well as a celebrity. I feel strongly that pigeons are relevant to this reader. Now, you may have recently said a chicken coop. However, they may be confusing a chicken coop with a pigeon call. If this is true for you, this individual most definitely was not able to channel an accurate reading. Now, they may or may not claim to be a high priestess or priest. However, I feel strongly that someone involved in this is most definitely a Pisces. Now, either you or possibly a third party could be on the cusp of Aquarius and Pisces specifically. So someone being thirsty for attention as well as views is most definitely relevant. In regards to your situation, you may know that this person was born in the 90s, or they know this in your regard. I'm being guided to end it there. Deuces.